Hey detectives, welcome to the crew. I'm Lord Agenda, and this is my Let's Play of Disco Elysium. It's day 2 of our investigation, and we're about to head into this apartment building where a guy just left us his spare key, and it overlooks the crime scene, so hopefully there'll be something useful in here. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. Glasses, the auditor, plus logic minus authority, an old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. What is this? Moss crawls on those bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Uh-oh. Booze. We should leave that. These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. 42 cents though. Sweet. Apartment number 12. A loud, rumbling snore comes from within. Wait, is that the balcony? Are we not on the first floor? I saw this door that says balcony. Yeah. Apparently we're up here already. Okay. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. I see there's 2 levels here. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. Curtains shift. Just a little. Someone is watching from within. That's not problematic at all. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Number 28. A door to be remembered. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. This is the door to apartment number 29. This is the door to apartment number 30. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. Okay, nothing of obvious significance except that for some reason number 28 is to be remembered, apparently. Whatever that means. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure. To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Sounds right. Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
I see. What does it evoke in me?
Gone is the glory of hope.
Oh.
Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways. You are the big communism builder now. It's you or no one.
Sweet. 17 cents.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
I see. We could try
No
knocking.
reply.
Alright, well, let's not break in just yet. 3 real. 3 real. That's a little more significant. Bougie Street 46 postcard.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. Sounded like a woman. A woman's shoes.
Alright, leave it alone. Door number 9 is locked. 25 cents. Hello, ma'am.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
You alright, ma'am? Do you need a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
She starts coughing, red spots appearing in her cheeks.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I have a few questions about these apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist. A future scholar.
Suddenly the old lady's face is beaming.
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
Do I tell the old lady that it's a communist symbol? No, I think we'd better not. You sure you don't mean astronomy?
That's what I said. Astrology.
Right, close enough. Well,
The
not close
lieutenant
enough.
shakes
Disgusting,
his
but...
head, as though to say, let it go.
Alright, who's in apartment 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
Oh, but I heard someone walking inside.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there.
She pauses, eyeing the hallway.
Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, I'll see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
I see.
She mumbles
Nice.
some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
You live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
That sounds happy.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
Alright, I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, smokes on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
He's going away for life. I just want to talk to him, you know where he lives?
Talk?
The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath.
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there.
Oh,
He's usually home in the evening.
so that's why I should remember door 28.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Alright, thanks, I'm off. The graffito says a firing squad for the rich. That's pretty unambiguous, actually. You wouldn't think, maybe she's okay with communism. A note reads, foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. 16 days of coldest April. The sea below looks cold and winter grey. Someone has torn down the wall. They sure have, and they have Nosefed and 20 cents. An old grocery list on the table, and checks.
What's happened here?
Can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Except the stuff in the fridge.
Indeed.
Okay, fair enough. This also leads to the balcony. Different balcony. Hello, sir. What's up?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
Girl steers the sailboat by the pier. Sounds very communist.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Let's start with your blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Listen to your partner, pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside.
A brush? An artist? The red splatter is urban expressionism. That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
What? That's not good.
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles, or at least that's the idea.
Is that government fuel oil?
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Okay, fumes are bad for you, okay?
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
What you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
That is impressive.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Just that is the wall suddenly pensive. So you don't know what to
Have
write?
you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cabs. And my name's not Mona, so...
Why are you so committed to defacing this building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium.
I see.
I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Great. I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Keep on doing it.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Exactly.
She means the opposite.
Yeah. Keep looking off to the side. What at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat docks next to the pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershaw. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit matinees.
I see. Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her.
Oh, makes sense.
She's a
yes.
professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Probably.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Sorry.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to her on.
You know anything about the murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Can you tell us about his armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Oh, come on, isn't armor art for the body?
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
Thanks.
Piggy, I
Gotcha.
have no idea why I just told you that. You look like a shaggy dog left.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, the woman.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye
So,
on her.
more tired than I
Ozo
thought here.
is an archipelago.
Probably the one you should.
Good idea, piggies.
Alright.
Watch your
Catch
back,
you later, Sydney.
ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
I know. What on earth? The layers of this building are complicated. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy? 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the great rats of the city. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Genes, electrochemistry, and reaction speed. Okay, nothing too exciting. Locked. The chair's new. Someone lives back here. Interesting. Okay, where do these stairs go? Back down to this floor. Or, oh, right here, I see. Inside, the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. Cape Side Apartments. Udig's Lane roundabout north. Let's go check if this door's being
You
robbed.
hear someone walking around inside. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, weary and tense.
Do I
Police,
have to open
open
the
up.
door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone's now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go.
That's
We
true.
don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Well, yeah, but this apartment's supposed to be empty. Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
You have plenty of reason
Exactly. Thank you, Logic. I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in.
Oh, come on.
There's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked.
to... Well, that was easy.
Exactly. Police work's
That
fantastic.
was smart.
Just a little minor violation of warrant regulations. And Kim thinks it's smart. Hello, ma'am. How's it going? Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous. You can hear it swarming with bugs. Blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. We'll be alright. Monk straps. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. Ooh, and hypnogamma.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
She jingles a set of keys in her hand.
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She fumbles through her purse, fishing out a light paper-clad passport. I don't need that. I just have to ask you some questions.
Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour. Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
I see that.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
She snaps her fingers.
The sum must have been puny.
Couldn't have been a lot of money. These apartments look pretty shabby.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
So, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
Alright, that's it.
Of course.
Her eyes remained glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave.
Give me a moment.
I was just a real estate agent in apartment 10 setting up for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Well, they're wizards for the economy. They're going to save the place and the economy.
Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates.
She means clairvoyance.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I think you.
Holy cow. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. Okay. Let's go have a chat with this guy. Hopefully that'll wake us
This
up a little.
door is
Good
made
grief.
of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
I see.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
He looks around, taking in the cold
We
spring
should
air.
return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Alright, sounds good.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Alright, let's go. That's the apartment building. Okay. Alright. The next thing is going to be to make our way over to talk with the representative of... What are they called? Wild Pines. Wild Pines representative. But I am obviously a little too tired for this right now, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This is Sea Lord Jenda signing